Yes, ma'am. If you would come forward, state your name and your purpose. I remind you that we have our process is 3 minutes, and thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you. My name is Amy Hamrich. I'm in Precinct 3. I'm coming to speak today about really the disgraceful behavior that happened during early voting during the November election this year. It has always been a problem at South County early voting with the mass of campaigners there, and a lot of them are very considerate of the voters, and unfortunately, few are not. Myself, this time when I came to vote, was sitting in my car before I got out to vote, and somebody who was running for office actually came and knocked on my window to talk to me, which I think is completely out of bounds. But even more troubling, and the reason I'm here today, is the behavior of some individuals, including some people who serve on Election Day as election judges, and so they should know better. Yelling at people who are coming to vote, yelling at other people from other campaigns. There was almost a fist fight in one video that I saw. And the problem is that nobody does anything about this. There are several entities that have jurisdiction over that area. I believe Commissioner Nowak, because it's his community center. The election judges have the authority. The Sheriff's Department has authority, and nobody took any action. And to expect voters who know nothing of the problems between parties and campaigns to come and step into this and vote is just ridiculous. I mean, people are going to drive in there and see fistfights happening in the parking lot and turn around and leave and not vote. And is that really the kind of environment that we want to have at our early voting? I think it's disgraceful. I do remember, I believe the last Commissioner's Court, if not 2 times ago, that you all signed off on the slate of election judges. And I would ask maybe that you take a little bit more consideration in the future of some of these people, because like I said, at least one person that was involved in one of these altercations is an election judge on Election Day, and I think that that should not be tolerated. Thank you.
Thank you for coming and sharing. We appreciate it so much. Is there anyone else? Yes. If you would come forward, state your name and your purpose.
I'm Rashmi Gupta and a resident of Woodlands and live in the Precinct 3. Also a candidate for the last election of the Woodlands Township. I'm here to express my disappointment and concern during the early voting at the South Montgomery County location. As Amy had mentioned, all that was pretty much directed towards me and my campaign. The Tea Party, Golden Hammer, Eric Yolick, Kelly Cook, John Woods, collectively are responsible for the harassment and intimidation to me at the polling location. This was not a conducive environment for the voters to witness. This practice has to stop. I did call you, Commissioner Nowak, as you had the jurisdiction of the area. You were notified, the constable office responded, and the election judge was notified. But there was no recourse to me, and I just got an reply that we cannot do anything. As for the election judge, this was beyond 100-foot marker. No crime was created according to the sheriff office, and you said it was freedom of speech. My signs were thrown by this group, causing me, placing my signs over them, and accusing me that I had put signs in front of theirs. I have pictures, I have videos to prove this, that from day one, we had our signs placed, and they are the one who came and started doing very petty things about fighting over signs. I think as a county and as a resident, we all need to grow up and behave in a civil manner. This was very disgraceful behavior. I therefore request you to please draw some guidelines for the next election that will ensure peaceful canvassing and voters find a conducive environment to come and vote. Your support and intervention are very important in this matter. We certainly do not live in that environment, and we are not that people to come to those tactics to win election. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming and sharing with us today. All right. Are there any other citizens who would like to come forward, make comment? Yes, if you would come forward, state your name, your purpose.
Good morning. My name is Jennifer Majors, Baca, and I'm here today. I was just here to listen, but I didn't realize that I would have the opportunity to speak, so this is easy to do. I was on Rashmi's campaign team, and I personally witnessed the voter intimidation, and I have also witnessed the bullying and intimidation that happens as a result of the Tea Party. I know that I've said this a million times, but I moved to the Woodlands in 1978, so I care deeply about our community. I understand that to win in office, you have to have the support of the Tea Party, but I believe that our community is better than this, and I am personally going to make sure that if you align yourself with the Tea Party, that your judgment should be questioned. So, I encourage every one of you to get on the bandwagon and tell them that their behavior is 100% unacceptable, and if they continue to do this, then we're not going to let them stay out here anymore. They can just go somewhere else. There's no reason for them to do what they're doing to our community. Thank you.